Imagine walking alone at night, and suddenly you hear a scream. Not just any scream, something that sounds almost human. Your heart starts racing. But plot twist, it's not a person. It's a fox. Yep, foxes are already mysterious, but once you start learning about them, they go from cute forest animal to wait. What? Real quick, let's dive in. First things first, foxes are basically the ultimate survivors. They belong to the same family as dogs and wolves, but unlike their bigger relatives, foxes decided to play life on hard mode. And still win. Forest, they're there. Deserts, no problem. Snowy tundras, easy. Busy cities with traffic and humans everywhere. They've adapted to that too. In fact, foxes are so smart that some of them literally live better in cities than in the wild. They cross roads, sneak into backyards, and memorize human routines like tiny, fluffy spies. If survival was a game, foxes would be speedrunning it. Now let's talk about their look, because honestly, foxes are built different. Slim body, sharp face, alert ears, and that big fluffy tail that looks like it deserves its own fan club. But that tail isn't just for style. It's a multi-tool. Balance, check. Communication, check. Blanket, also check. Yeah, when it's cold, foxes literally wrap their tail around themselves like a scarf and go to sleep. Cozy level. Expert. But here are where things get crazy. Foxes don't just rely on sight or smell when hunting, they can actually hear prey under the ground. Imagine a mouse moving beneath snow or dirt. The fox locks in, calculates the angle, and then boom, jumps and dives head first like a guided missile. And get this, scientists have found that foxes might even use the Earth's magnetic field to aim their attacks more accurately. That's right. While we're struggling with GPS, foxes are out here using built-in navigation systems. Now let's talk about their diet. Because foxes are not picky at all. They eat everything. Mice, rabbits, birds, insects, fruits, leftovers, random snacks. If it exists and fits in their mouth, it's probably on the menu. And when there's extra food, they bury it for later like a savings account. But tastier. Foxes are also surprisingly dramatic when it comes to communication. They don't just bark like dogs. They scream, yelp, howl, and some of these sounds are straight up terrifying. If you've never heard a fox scream before, just know this. It can sound like something out of a horror movie. No exaggeration. Now personality-wise, foxes are mostly loners. They're not big on group living like wolves. They do their own thing, mind their business. Until it's family time. When a fox has babies called kits, everything changes. The parents become super dedicated, protective, and surprisingly caring. So yeah, behind that sneaky image is actually a soft side. And here's another wild fact. There isn't just one type of fox. There are over 35 different species, and each one feels like it belongs in a different world. You've got tiny desert foxes with huge ears that help them stay cool and hear prey underground. Then you've got Arctic foxes that survive freezing temperatures that would literally kill most animals, and their fur changes color with the seasons like built-in camouflage. It's like nature said, let's experiment, and foxes were the result. Culturally, foxes have always had a reputation. In stories and folklore, they're usually the clever tricksters, always outsmarting others, always one step ahead. And honestly, that reputation didn't come from nowhere. They are that smart. But here's the real twist. Even with all their intelligence and adaptability, foxes still face real challenges. Habitat loss, hunting, and conflicts with humans can threaten their survival. Sometimes people see them as pests, especially when they dig through trash or go after small animals. But the truth is, foxes actually play a huge role in keeping ecosystems balanced. They control rodent populations and help maintain nature's rhythm. Without them, things would get messy. Vast. So the next time you see a fox, whether in real life or just online, remember this. You're not just looking at a cute animal. You're looking at a master survivor, a silent hunter, a problem-solving genius, a creature that can scream like a ghost, navigate like a scientist, and adapt like a legend. Foxes aren't just fascinating. They're low-key one of the most impressive animals on the planet. Like, comment, and subscribe for more animal fun facts.